The killer notebook. It belongs to a Shinigami. Whoever touches it is able to see a god of death. That's crazy.
Who the hell would believe in something like that?
The notebook I obtained had previously belonged to another Shinigami. Some of the rules written inside are actually fake.
Shinigami, you know the rules of the notebook well. Tell us, are any of them false?
No, they are all real.
I see. You have a Shinigami there with you?
How can he hear him?
Yes.
He didn't.
In other words, Kira is there in the room, and he's making the Shinigami lie on his behalf.
Whoa, this guy's good.
You bastard. Oh yeah, I forgot about Papa Yagami dying.
Yeah. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 30 for Death Note. We got 7 more to go. After the last episode, I'm kind of hoping for Light's downfall at this point. He's become a real scumbag. Taking out his fucking... Well, he didn't take him out per se, but he
kind of
orchestrated.
set him up for doom.
Like he...
But I had a thought.
Okay.
So, the Shinigamis can see your lifespan. So does that mean that when Ryuk made the deal, he knew that he was going to die? He could see his lifespan, so he knew that if he cut that in half, that he was going to die that same day. He can see his lifespan.
True.
So Ryuk knew that Papa Yagami was done for.
Ah.
Because even if he didn't do the math beforehand, it was like, well, if I cut your lifespan in half now, you're going to die tomorrow afternoon. Once he did it, he would have seen that his dad was going to die that same day.
Oh, you're not wrong.
Which is sad, because he could have said to Light, Papa Yagami's he's done for today, man. Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes, I was saying, real
but
good.
He did say he won't interfere, but I just thought about that the other night when I was laying in bed.
That's true.
And I thought he knew that he was done. Right away, he would have seen.
But like they said at the beginning, you can't do anything that would interfere with their natural courses of their death.
Yes, I understand that.
So,
I wasn't saying that he was... Yeah, he can't directly interfere with it, but he could have told Light, hey, you know that, like, your dad's gonna be done. That's not interfering with him.
And couldn't Misa see that?
She...
Yeah, because she has the eyes, so if she's...
Oh yeah, she could have seen, but she didn't see Papa Yagami.
Like, she's seen him very, like...
Not once he got the eyes.
No, not once he had the eyes, but even before that. Couldn't she have seen that, hey, wait a second, his lifespan is saying, like, 1 year, or 6 months, or 5 days, or 2 weeks. By the way, like, your dad only has 2 weeks. Or maybe she did tell him.
Maybe
and
that's why he was okay with letting it go. Yeah, because even before
shit,
the lifespans are like predetermined, right? Didn't he mention in the beginning, even if there's an accident or wherever, they can definitely see
like
before the events even take place.
Yeah.
So yeah, she would have been able to see that he didn't have that much time
So
left.
maybe that's why he was like, okay, my dad's gonna die anyways. Might as well use my dad's death to catch this guy.
Maybe, but
still scumbaggery. Still scumbaggery. 100%.
That's
like,
pretty shit.
Yeah, because sister's now fucking in a wheelchair.
Yeah, she's
right?
got PTSD
out the wazoo. Dad's dead.
Mom's just oblivious.
Just
she doesn't know what's going on.
Right?
She's just a wholesome young lady making tea.
And if you go and tell her that, oh, by the way, your son is Kira and he's orchestrating the whole thing. Oh man, this shit gonna
now her daughter's a vegetable.
Right?
Her husband's gone.
She might go into shock too. And
her son's always absent, and he's a bit of a dickhead now.
Right? Holy
Sucks.
shit.
I just thought about that the other day, though.
Yeah, let's get right into it.
I still miss the old opening song.
I do. It was definitely far better than this one.
Near, if you don't mind me asking,
and the kids
what do you make of
playpen.
all this? I'm interested to hear what your thoughts are on this case.
The current Kira is foolish and overconfident, not to mention unusually cooperative with Task Force. So much so that I suspect he's working hand in hand with them.
You think so?
That would make the second Alan Kira one and the same person.
What? That can't be. Are you serious?
Yes, I
The whole
am.
space station
Having
built.
said that, I'll admit that I'm only 7% certain.
He's good.
Don't worry, Commander Rester. Making assumptions is part of any investigation. If we're wrong, all it'll cost is an apology.
Valid.
But he's good though. Already he's been deduced.
There have been less
Now
crimes
it's gone
lately
from
in
my
Japan
nose itching all the
and
time to
around
my
the world.
eye being itchy.
It's because of Kira. My daddy told me that if you do something bad, your name will be written on the internet and Kira will kill you.
Come on, I don't have all day. How am I supposed to file this report without your name?
Give me a break. Please, not my name. Leave me alone, or I'll put your names on the internet.
Got a couple.
I'm telling you.
Couple saved up.
I'm telling you. In a world like this, everybody will be at their P's and Q's.
But those same people would probably write my name down. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm doomed.
Yeah. Is that the mom?
I think so.
Sad. Son not coming home.
I will proclaim this right here and now to all the people of the earth. Kira is true justice.
Whole universe.
Good evening. It is my honor to be appointed by Kira as his spokesman.
What?
This is not a hoax. It's the absolute truth. I
looks like the
realize
guy
that there will be many
from-
people who
from-
might
no,
try to have me
from-
killed now.
The little German fellow.
Oh.
I am prepared to risk
Hell
my
Yeah,
no.
there's like, because he's tiny and stuff.
Hell's
This is insanity.
Isn't that the guy from
Trying to
this
capture Kira is an unforgivable crime.
TV station?
If you happen to
No.
know
If anybody deserves to be killed by Kira, it's this guy.
officer, a criminal, or a regular citizen, you have
Switch it back to the press
The other guy
conference.
looks
The
bigger, I
president's
think.
about to start. I wonder what it's about. All they said was that it was going to be some sort of international announcement.
Yeah, I
You
forgot
don't
that
do
they'll see
anything
him
but
now.
watch TV, do you?
What?
Good morning. I'm gonna try to keep this brief.
No way.
The United States will no longer oppose Kira.
Those cowards!
I've done it. I've even brought America to its knees.
What the hell is he talking about?
Have they been threatened or something?
Are you saying that Kira is justice?
Dad's barely cold in the dirt, and he's already doing his devious smirk.
Justice. No, I never said that. But because of Kira, war and conflict have ceased to exist. Criminal organizations are in a state of ruin, not only in the United States, but in all free nations.
Anyone who defies Kira head-on will be killed. That is a fact. We are not acknowledging Kira as a symbol of justice. We are simply saying that, as a country, we will not take any actions against him.
How is that any different?
You're saying that you accept Kira? Explain yourself.
You call yourself the
He not wrong.
I can't believe it.
Sorry,
This
not,
is
it's
America.
valid.
How can their
like,
government do something so
if you
cowardly
think
like
about
this?
it, wars kill more people than
Do you guys
Light
mind
has
if I ask
killed
a
in this
serious
whole
question?
show.
Oh boy, what is it this time?
Are you telling us you're not always serious?
Do you guys ever think that maybe Kira isn't completely evil?
What? What kind of question is that,
Some of his
Matsuda?
recent
I've been
actions
thinking
are
about
questionable.
it, and part of me just doesn't believe that he
He
is.
started out okay.
So
I
now
guess.
you think Kira is justice too?
I don't really know.
I liked him better with his fro.
But I
he
think
was
that
much
Kira's
more
trying to fight
identifiable.
evil and change the world in his own way. And, well, the world's become a good place for people who live honest lives, so maybe...
You're wrong, Matsuda. People are only afraid of losing their own lives.
That's a
How
good
can you
enough
think
reason.
that's real peace?
I understand
That's a good
that.
enough
Believe
reason.
me, I know that as well as you. It's just that I can also understand the other side. I can see why all those people call Kira a savior. I'm not like you. When it comes down to it, I've always been a really weak person. But I'm also a detective. I can't accept Kira. I know it's my duty to catch him. No, I want to catch him. It's just that I can't completely hate him either. I guess I must be crazy or something, huh?
No, you're not crazy. You're normal.
You too, Light? What are you talking about?
I'm sure that on some level, Kira probably knows that what he's doing is evil. But he'll try to change the world even as a martyr, at the cost of his soul. That's his brand of justice. I bet that's what's going through Kira's mind. Anyway, we shouldn't be arguing about it. Good or evil, it's not our call. All we have to think about is catching him. If Kira gets caught, then that makes him evil. But if he wins and rules the world, then I guess he's justice. But from now on, the world will start leaning in favor of Kira. It's only a matter of time. Kira will be justice.
Everyone there's one of the times you're gonna slip up and say what he thinks
Looks like
out
we've been
loud.
disbanded, thanks to that chicken of a president. No, he's not even a chicken. He's less than a maggot. You've got to be kidding. There's no way accepting Kira will lead to anything good.
That Mello kid escaped, right?
Mm-hmm. I have no idea.
Doesn't look like
Oh, it's Misa. It's Misa.
That's Misa?
Has to be. Oh.
Doesn't look like Misa.
No.
That's not Misa.
Yeah, it's not.
So you're alive.
Near.
Bitch.
What should we do?
Let him in.
He's just playing with his toys.
Mello, welcome.
Drop your weapon!
Got burned in the blast.
Everyone, please put away your guns. Having a shootout here would achieve nothing.
Sir, with all due respect, Mello is the one who killed our partners.
Please don't make me say it again. Remember that our primary objective is still to catch Kira. Killing Mello right now will do nothing to benefit our investigation.
All right. It seems like things have been going just as you planned, Nier.
Yes. I take it you've already heard all about the second L from Lidner by now. I've pretty much figured out who Kira is, and it's mostly thanks to everything you've done.
Shut up, Nier! I'm not just a tool for you to use in order to solve your puzzles, you know.
Mello, if you really want to shoot me, then go ahead and do it.
Stop! If you shoot him, then the rest of us will have no choice but to shoot you too. What will it solve if both of you die? That's just what Kira wants.
You have a good point. Anyway, I'm only here for one thing. I came to take back that photograph you have.
Of course. I got it from the orphanage. There was only one, and no copies have been made. I've already gone ahead and dealt with everyone who knows your face, both inside and outside Whammy's house. They'll keep quiet. I can't say 100% for certain, but it shouldn't be possible for you to be killed by the notebook. Is that the only business you had with me, Mello?
Nier. Let's get one thing straight. I have no intention of working together with you on this.
Yes, I know.
At the same time, I can't just take my photo and leave. That wouldn't be right, so I'll settle my debt.
The killer notebook. It belongs to a Shinigami. Whoever touches it is able to see a god of death. That's crazy.
Who the hell would believe in something like that?
I would. I believe him completely. What good would it do for him to tell an outrageous lie like that? Even if he had something to gain, he could at least come up with a more believable story. Therefore, these gods of death must exist.
The notebook I obtained had previously belonged to another Shinigami, perhaps even Kira himself. Also, some of the rules written inside are actually fake. That's all I can tell you for now.
Oh, shit. This Mello kid. He was already wondering about the rules, too.
Nier.
Mello?
Which of us is gonna reach Kira first, I wonder?
The race is on.
We're both headed towards the same destination. I'll be waiting for you.
Right.
Nier is very much so L.
He's just... This kid's probably more like Light. You know? Like, he's very smart, but very fucking, like, emotionally charged.
Yes, I would agree.
Yeah. Because that's what messes up Light all the time. Like, just letting his emotions take over.
Fake rules. There's no doubt that the notebook can cause heart attacks and control its victims to a degree. As for burning it or tearing it up, the notebook still exists, and there's no way to confirm the rule one way or the other.
I'm gonna read them all.
Means The false rule must be the one that states a person will die if he doesn't write a name within 13 days. Giovanni, please set up a connection to L.
Yes, sir.
They're gonna expose Light
It's
in
near.
front of everyone.
Yes?
L, I thought you should know that we caught Mello. But he escaped soon afterwards. We were able to interrogate him for a while.
He didn't really escape, did he? You let him get away, am I right?
No. We tried to restrain him, but he was too quick. Anyway, Mello mentioned that there was some sort of Shinigami attached to the notebook. Have you been able to confirm the existence of such a creature?
Yes. I can tell you for a fact that Shinigami do exist. I didn't share that information with you at the beginning because I was certain you would never believe me.
I would like to ask the Shinigami a few questions.
Forget it. I'm not up for that.
The thing that's bothering me the most about this is the issue of those rules written in the notebook. I have reason to believe that one of them is fake.
Huh? A fake rule?
Yes. Al, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on this. Out of all the rules, which do you think is the fake? I'd like to know.
By process of elimination, the obvious choice would be the one stating that the owner of a notebook will die if they don't write a new name in it every 13 days. I don't believe that.
I thought you might say so. I've reached the same conclusion.
Shinigami, you know the rules of the notebook well. Tell us, are any of them false?
No, they are all real.
I see. You have a Shinigami there with you?
How can he hear him?
Yes.
He didn't.
Is that
It's because
so?
he spoke to him.
Oh.
I think I'm beginning to get the picture. In other words, Kira is there in the room, and he's making the Shinigami lie on his behalf.
Whoa, this guy's good. He nailed it.
I don't get what he means. So what if the Shinigami is lying and the rule is fake? It doesn't really change anything, does it?
Yes, it does. It means that Light's incarceration would be meaningless. The rule says you die if you don't continue writing names, but if that's false, being alive after more than 13 days in confinement wouldn't really prove anything.
But even if that's true, it doesn't mean he's guilty. Besides, there's no way that Light can be Kira. Before he passed away, the deputy director himself was able to confirm that he didn't have a notebook.
If there's a problem, I suggest we verify the rule this way. I will volunteer to write down Mello's real name in the notebook. Of course, that means he'll die. If I also die 13 days later, well, then I guess Kida wins. Either
Easy
way, it's a
peasy.
gamble I'm quite willing to make.
Get
What?
Lisa to write
So this
his
is
name.
just a game to him?
Get
Testing
Lisa
and
to-
confirming the 13-day rule can only benefit the Kida investigation. And other than my possible death, there would be no drawbacks. I'm willing to put my life on the line if it will help us solve the case.
As
If
hell.
I answer him based on my feelings alone, it'll only make me look worse to everyone. Could you please wait for a moment? We need to discuss your suggestion. Okay, what are your thoughts? We can say that we must respect human life and deny this request, but I can't suggest that. I'm the one under suspicion.
It's a tough call. Mello killed the deputy director. If Nier is willing, I wouldn't stop him.
I'm against the idea myself. I don't
What's
believe
this
that
guy?
Kira's hiding among us.
The
We
guy that
can't use the notebook,
left first.
no matter
the
what
original
happens.
guy?
Yeah.
We should respect the deputy director's wishes to the end. I feel the same. I'm opposed to the test.
Nier, we've talked it over and we can't allow you to use the notebook like that.
I had a feeling you might say so. No matter. Just one last question before I go. To the members of the Japanese task force, was there ever a point in the investigation where the second L was suspected to be Kira, even if the suspicions were later dropped? If you've been listening to our conversation so far and have any intention of helping my investigation and taking down Kira, then call the number I'm about to give you. Day or night, I will answer. The choice is up to you.
There's no way that Light could be Kira. No, it's more like I don't want to believe he's Kira. But if the 13-day rule is fake, then we really can't say for sure that he's innocent. This could change everything.
Nier, I have to kill him.
This kid is good, man. And fucking Mello being a loose cannon is what set this whole thing in motion.
Yes, hello?
This is Kira.
Is this a joke?
If you want proof, I can read out a list of people that I'm going to punish tomorrow. That way you can check it and make your final decision afterwards. Mr. President, I am very grateful that you and your country have sympathized with me, but I'm afraid even that much isn't enough. The SPK is still trying to catch me despite your recent announcement. I want you to stop them immediately and formally disband them. At the same time, I want you to use the American police, the CIA, the FBI, and all other law enforcement organizations at your disposal to find out where the SPK members are currently hiding. As soon as you've found their base of operations, I want you to forward that information to a third party. I will give you this contact shortly. Mr. President, whether you live a long life or not is up to you. Don't forget that.
I understand.
Imagine Nero is right there.
Mr. Demigao, please, wait a minute. Going to New York?
We are going to crush an organization that dares to defy Kira. It will be on live TV. This is a direct order from Kira, and it came to the President of the United States himself. I don't know what's gonna happen when we get there. Hell, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, and I don't really care. Sakura TV's ratings are
I knew it was him!
No 120%.
He doesn't look the same to me.
Bro, he's rich because of the Matsuda thing. He glowed up, bro. I knew it was him.
I was gonna say, he just doesn't look the same to me. The other guy looked greasier, like he looked grubby.
He cleaned up nice.
The previous L was suspicious of Light. But if Light is Kira, and I just come out and say we should investigate him again, then I'll probably end up dead just like L. That won't solve anything. The 13-day rule, huh?
Aizawa, we have a long history. I can tell exactly what you're thinking about and what's bothering you. Between you and me, you should go ahead and do what you think is right. I didn't trust L to begin with. I never did, to be honest. I didn't sign up to join the Kira task force because Light was running it. I joined because I wanted to work with you.
Ide. All right. I'll see if I can contact Neo without letting Light know.
Okay. I'll make sure that no one knows what you're doing. You can count on me.
Yep. The director gone. It's official.
Yeah, you're all just fodder. Because he doesn't care about any of you.
Yeah, if he didn't care about his dad and his sister.
Yeah, he was literally willing to
Light,
get rid of his sister.
I really want to believe that you're not Kira.
This is really bad. Turn on the TV. It's Demigawa.
Who's Demigawa?
This is Demigawa Live. My comrades and I have finally pinpointed the hideout of the evil organization bent on trying to catch our beloved god Kira. We now have the building completely surrounded. Come on out! Break down the door!
This guy really got a whole mob.
Right now, our enemies appear to be hiding within the building, but they won't be able to hide from us for long. Behold the power of the people, the power of justice!
This guy's a menace.
As soon as Nero escapes, I'm gonna write his name in the notebook. Don't worry, Light. I won't let you down.
She is nothing if not a faithful lady.
What's going on, Nier? Could it be that this is some sort of plot by Mello to finish off the SPK?
No, surely it couldn't be that the SPK's security was so lax that even a normal citizen could find out where it was located.
Damn it. He's lying through his teeth.
He's so emotional, see?
I win, Nier.
This guy is so... Bro, he's becoming just like Misa. A loose
The problem is
cannon.
that once he starts to actually do well, he feels like he needs to gloat right away before it's even done. So he acts very, very quickly before he needs to. If he just chilled out and let shit play out, then because there's still like 7 episodes left, they're not going to get rid of Nier already.
It's not even that. The motherfuckers are at the base of the building, and you have, let's say, a helipad on the roof to get out of
What
it.
if he has a secret hiding panic room in the wall somewhere?
Not even that. Misa can't see their face and their name through helmets. We already know that because of in the first couple of episodes of the season when motherfucker showed up and had like.
What if he's got a mini
gear.
jet? And he just blasts.
Yeah, just like fucking Mello. So like, it makes no sense what he's doing, bro.
Yeah, because now Nier's not going to trust you going forward. He's not going to be willing to work with you.
Exactly.
He was suspicious of you, but he was willing to play along to...
7% now just went up to like 70%.
7% just went up to 97%. He just confirmed.
Yeah. Like, oh, you're coming
I
out.
win, so you...
No, he said it in his head.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he said it in his head.
Oh, thank
That's why he said it in his head.
Either way, I'm still going with 97%.
He has his internal monologues, and this is what I'm saying. Like, eventually, at some point, he's gonna slip up and say what he's thinking out loud, and they're gonna be like, gotcha. Not out loud, but they're gonna think it in their head, and then they're gonna fuck him over. Because he's so stupid at this point. Like, he started off looking like he was more intelligent than everybody else around him. But I realize now that it was just because everyone around him was so stupid. And once he got into a room of people who were like at his level, you can see that he's really not that smart. Right? Or at least he's not smart long term.
He might be very smart, but when surrounded by other people who are equally as smart, he doesn't exceed those people. He
That's
just
the thing.
is there with them.
He's just become like an average guy.
Yeah, because Nier already suspected him before he knew that he knew. You know? He was already thinking that the second L has to be Kira before he pulled it. Anyways.
Yeah, and that was, and the crazy part about that is that was without any help from the original L. Like, without meeting Light, without knowing anything, he came in just made a simple deduction that this second guy has to be the guy. And you just...
I think the one mistake that L made, I guess it was a mistake and it also helped him, was showing his face to Light. Showing who he was to Light was the reason that it ended up getting him
killed,
done in the end. But at the same time, he kind of needed to show himself, or else he wouldn't have gotten as far or gotten a lot of the information
That's
he did get.
Because he set up this whole thing for this to happen to Light, right? Man, ladies and gents, leave us your thoughts in the comments if there's anything we missed as usual, and we'll catch you in the next one.